All right, everybody, the Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. It is obviously a Wednesday. It is February 18th, 2015, NXT tonight. I got up this morning. I was in really good spirits because I watched, you know, last night I watched a lot of good YouTube videos. A lot of good YouTube videos from, guys, that haven't done many videos lately and guys that do them quite often. And I was very pleased at everything I watch. And I always try to comment when I can on these videos. And, not every video that people put up I can always comment on, and not every one that they put up I can watch because sometimes there are just way too many. But anyway, so I got up this morning. I was in really good spirits, and I was doing, stuff like I usually do. First thing when I get up, I go on the computer and, I check out a lot of things on Facebook and whatnot. And then, I'll go on YouTube and see who's put up a video. And I did see a video by Andre Corbeil, and it was about hate for Dixie Carter. And I watched the video, and I saw that he was very, very emotionally disturbed about the reaction Dixie Carter's been getting, and the comments she's been getting, and he vehemently stated that she is a lady, she is a woman. People should watch what they say, and this is how I was brought up as well. I totally agree with all that he said as far as that goes. Um, and he went on to state about the TNA haters and whatnot, basically trashing TNA. And he went on further to say that, most people trash TNA without watching them. And I do find this probably to be really true. In my eyes, I know I have subscribers that are WWE marks. And if you put up a video about TNA, you automatically get a thumbs down or you get a negative comment, in which I can deal with. But the bottom line is, if you don't like TNA, don't watch it. If someone puts a video up about TNA, don't comment on it. What it's coming down into this community is it's breaking all the wrestling promotions down in segments. Now, before I get into this, it was a few minutes later, Andre Corbeil's channel was terminated. Now, I think this is totally unnecessary. Um, he works hard. This is what isn't this what the YouTube community is all about, really? Basically, to have people come on and report about certain promotions, uh, you know, and whatnot. And he's done a great job. And the Can-Am Wrestling Show with him and Big Ray, and every now and then Bill Scholar have been excellent. Andre is very good friends with a lot of professional wrestlers. We've seen him in videos with them. I mean, isn't this what it's all about? I mean, this is what I don't understand. Um, he is a big defender of TNA. He always has been, and he really has a right to be. But he is a defender of all other promotions as well, as I am. What it's really seemingly to come down to is, does the YWC have to have, separate categories, as where you just talk about TNA, or you just talk about WWE, or you just talk about Ring of Honor, or you just talk about Lucha Underground, or you just talk about Global Force Wrestling or New Japan Pro Wrestling? Um, this is what the YWC is supposed to be all about, where people come and talk about professional wrestling. Now, I will say this: Andre was very adamant in his words, what he said to some of the WWE uh, YouTubers, but still, really, when he talks about Dixie Carter, when she tweets stuff, I mean, she is a lady, she is a woman, she does deserve respect, and I don't think any of us in the male community really should, comment to her in a very facetious way. Obviously she's been getting those comments, and Andrea was really, really vehemently sticking up for her. But um, this is what the community's all about. It's all about talking about wrestling as a whole. It's not just about the WWE. I mean, I know there's, I've done it so many times. If I give an opinion about the WWE, which, a show I think really was lousy, I get trash, and I understand that. I do understand that because there's a lot of WWE fans out there. No matter what, the WWE, they do it right. TNA right now, I mean, they're doing the best they can, and I give them a lot of credit. Um, but if you don't watch the show, why make it an opinion? I mean, this is the problem with Google and YouTube, because they allow people to, really, flag down a video and whatnot without really investigating it. And I think it's unfair to a lot of YouTubers that this happens to. And what it comes down to is a lot of jealousy. Now, there's a lot of pointing fingers with what happened with Andre. A lot of people are talking about Sean. It's not Sean, guys. It's not Sean. Sean's got 57,000 subscribers. Sean is not worried about Andre Corbeil. And if Andre, you're watching this, please understand it's not Sean. I have had issues for so many years, and I still believe the issues go back with a lot that I have gone and had to deal with. Now, what I did about a year ago was get a hold of someone, and I spent a lot of money, but this person is a technician, and he helped me out a lot. He had tracked a lot of things as far as my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, my computer as well. And I have a lot of all this information printed out, and it's in text file, it's on paper, it's on a flash drive, and there are people out there that know about this, and they know if something happens, what to do. Um, it's just really sad. It's really sad because this is wrestling community, so to speak. It's supposed to be a wrestling community. But so you take down a guy that is, just wanting to report wrestling, and maybe he is more of a fan of TNA than WWE or any other promotion. Does it really make sense? I don't know. This is one man's opinion, and this is my episode number 2. I'll probably get heat for it, but something, it is what it is. You try to make the YouTube community a better place. And I really thought it was when I first woke up this morning, because I saw a lot of videos. I watched Boston Fan, I watched Double Z TV, I watched Bearstown 19. I saw a video from Andre Corbeil, Peter Gilmore. I mean, the list goes on. David Rivera. And I'm watching all this stuff, and what I'm seeing is like everybody's getting involved. Why does somebody have to throw a torch into the haystack? It doesn't make any sense. This is the Iceman, One Man's Opinion, episode 2. Peace out, everybody.